Okay, part three and the final part, the final part. So a lot of times we go through things and we think it's just, nothing. We don't think nothing of it. Especially believers, Christians, they don't think like certain things could happen or people be having demonic spirits or anything like that. And the sad part about it is that I always knew about these things because I always been able to see certain things. And like when I think I was 4 or 5, this huge turtle crawled from up under the refrigerator. Me and my mom had, asleep in the front room, or we was on the floor asleep, rather on mattresses because movies and all of that good stuff. But that turtle was coming towards me and it was huge. And I started screaming like, Mom, Mom. And my mother woke up and she don't see nothing. I'm woke. When I say I'm woke, like scared, like moving like this. And shoot, that turtle came and pushed me down and laid on my stomach. And I was trying to push it off. My mother was trying to pull me up, but she couldn't because that big old huge heavy turtle was on me. And then we kept pushing, and she was like, "Baby, ain't nothing on you." And I was like, "Yes, it is." And I kept pushing, and finally it walked away and walked right back up under the refrigerator. You know, as a child, I was scared. I was scared, but a lot of bad things happened to me after that as well. So I just, I'm just sharing my testimony. We got to eat healthier. We got to do better. We got to take care of ourselves because a lot of times we are not good stewards over what God has given us, and that's including our health. We have to be good stewards over that as well. But when you up under demonic attacks, when Satan is trying to destroy you. And like I said, I had diabetic ketosis, and that ninja was still trying to kill me. He been trying to kill me all my life, destroy me. And the saying like what you was attacked in the most. And I got 3 areas where I was attacked really bad: in my finances, in my mind, at the battlefield of my mind, and then my health. Just little things just kept happening. And so with the diabetic ketosis, I started losing weight. And actually, I'm not paying attention because I wasn't, we didn't have a long mirror in the thing. And me and my brother, he ain't thinking about nothing, and I ain't either. But I knew I was like getting really tired and could barely walk and stuff like that. And then one day we went out to eat, right? I took my brother out to eat, and then when we was finished, I paid for the bill. I go to the bathroom and I look in the mirror and I'm like, what the Sam's Hill? And then I'm like, I done lost weight. But I didn't know how much weight I lost because even at the doctor's office, I don't think they was weighing me, or they did and I wasn't paying attention. So I was in there taking pictures and stuff. Like, I done lost all this weight. I was frantic. I was frantic. So my daughter came to visit and she was mad. She was mad at my brother. She said, how you gonna sit here and look at her and see she ain't sick? Because when she came, I went and met her so we could go eat. And she was like, Mom, she was so mad at me. I said, I don't know what's going on. They said I had diabetic ketosis in the emergency room because I did go to the emergency room and my sugars was like over 500 then. But that hospital, it was horrible. It's nothing like the hospital I go to now. The hospital was dirty. It was horrible. They had me sitting in a waiting room. I was about to fall out, and they didn't care. And I said, well, can y'all put me, to another emergency room because this is crazy. When they put me in the back, it looked like they was remodeling at this hospital, St. Joseph's in Arizona. I was like, ew, no. But I'm too sick. And then the rooms was dirty and no lights. They ain't had no lights or nothing. And so he wasn't a doctor. He was a nurse practitioner. But they just as smart as doctors too. So I respect them as a doctor. And he gonna say, well, it seems like you have diabetic ketosis, but I'm not for sure. So he ran some tests on me. I said, yeah, well, it looked like it, but I must let you go home. How my sugar over 5 something and you sending me home? I was like, trifling hospital. But the weight kept coming off. And then I went to my doctor and told her about the emergency room and all of that stuff. So she ran some tests and she was like, I can't be your doctor anymore because this has caused your immune system to drop really low. So I have to send you to a specialist. And I'm like, okay. And then I went to a specialist, and my daughter was calling a doctor, making my doctor's appointments, sending me lifts. I couldn't see or anything. And then basically I went somewhat blind. Like I couldn't do anything. And I was too weak to do anything. And I lost a lot of business, had to tell people, like I can't do, the work or do anything. So I had to let them go. But I know God will bring it back. But that's the thing. You have to know when it's just you or when you under attack. And it's just like when I got blessed this year and things was going really good, then all of a sudden I got attacked. But I've learned how to pray against what's going on in my life. And the minute I prayed against, because I know like my finances got attacked this year, right after I got a financial blessing. Like, that's crazy, right? So I start praying against, witches, warlocks, hex, vex, spells, and curses, because people, when they see you, like something's going on with her, they could see. Them witches and stuff can see. Y'all need to listen to their stories. They something else. But anyway, so I prayed against it. Then I got favor with my finances again. And like everything just falling into place for my business again, and I'm excited. Excuse me, I'm also dry. That's the one thing you deal with as being a diabetic. But I'm getting this weight off me, and I'm getting healthy. And they say the weight, but that's not true. The weight don't cause you to have diabetes. I know a lot of fat people, and they don't have diabetes. But anyway, you know the difference. Know the difference between a normal situation or a demonic situation, because a lot of times we come under attack and we don't realize it because we think, oh, it's normal for this to happen, or this is normal, but it don't be. Always pray to God and ask him to send his Holy Spirit to reveal what's going on, or just you could sense it. You could sense evil or something ain't right. You know how they say it be in your gut, something ain't right. Thank you for listening. I love y'all. But check your spirit. Always check. Always check, because it's not always normal. Sometimes it's demonic.